I'm going to just start by telling you all a little bit about what the social action projects are from our Friends Forever side. I won't be doing that for too long. I know what we're really here for is to hear from the folks that completed them, but just to give us a little bit of background. So Friends Forever International's mission is to help youth become the best versions of themselves so that they can help their community become the best version of itself. And going through these projects are really where we get to take that mission and make it actionable. And these two and the rest of the folks that have made it to this point are really a testament to that in making that small scale community change with the resources that they have at their disposal right now. So the FFI immersion program, these programs are usually between 10 and 16 days in person, but before their in-person component, they go through a team building phase where they develop their team identity, they bond as a team, and they come up with the goals and the foundation for success during the in-person component of their program. And then after that in-person part, they go through what you're just seeing the final component of right now, which is their community building phase, where they develop, plan, and implement a community-based project addressing a need that they recognize in the community that they're in. And just to give you a little overview, this has been, this time, it's our first time doing it quite in this way. As anyone who's been with Friends Forever for a while knows, we're constantly changing the mold of what we do and doing things that are making improvements that are more efficient and work for the groups we're working with. So the community building phase is about 12 weeks with some breaks in between for some in-person meetings and some areas of feedback. But for the most part, these folks have been walking themselves through that curriculum and communicating with us along the way. And when it comes to, like I had mentioned, of understanding a community need that they're going to address, we've started by comparing and contrasting the way we see that community issue with other folks, understanding who in our community is already addressing that issue, why that issue matters, and more specifically, why it matters to us. What is our why? And how does the perspective that we have impact the way that we view this issue? And then taking all of that information, everyone looks at, okay, what impact can I make with all of that information in mind? They first developed a brainstorm where they turned their project idea and develops a list of stakeholders and folks in their community that could help, some of the outcomes for their project and what success really looks like. They developed all of the objectives. We use the OCRA's method here of objectives, key results, and action steps. And they developed a budget and put those in order of what's going to be most essential for their project to be able to happen. And then from all of those objectives, key results, action steps, we've turned those action steps into a timeline and an actionable plan that they can follow through. And as you can see, that in itself and getting that to its most finalized state and submitting a project proposal is a lot of work. And along the way, they've had different advisory reviews where they've met with staff, alumni, and got some feedback on their projects and learned about ways that they can further develop them. So there's been that sort of communicative Friends Forever piece throughout, but they've really done an enormous amount of work to reach the point that you're seeing today.
Everyone, some of you may already know me, but for those who don't, my name is Hassan. I'm from Pakistan and I participated in the Global Immersion Program in Northern Ireland in August of 2023. And this is my social action project, which is by the name of Supplies for Students. So a few facts about me are that I live in Rawalpindi, which is a city near the capital of Pakistan. So these are like twin cities. And my school is Roots Ivy Review, and I am the president of student council of my school. And this is just a photo of me with my friends when we were out having bubble tea. So what is the main goal with supplies of students? So a problem I realized in growing up as well is that there isn't a lot of funding given to schools in Pakistan, especially public schools, because the government has a set allocated of funds towards public schools in Pakistan. And public schools are a little different in Pakistan than they are in the US. So you have to pay for them, and there's a fee that you have to pay, which is sometimes a lot, especially for the less privileged people of Pakistan, because like the average salary in Pakistan per month is about $100, and the average public tuition fee is around $20. So it takes up a pretty huge chunk of the annual monthly salary. So that is one problem. And another problem is the lack of school supplies. And there is no, not that I'm aware of, there is no current initiative that is tackling this issue. And why this problem is important is there have been some several studies done that it leads to that students without proper school supplies don't get a proper school experience. And another aim of my project is to break the stigma about asking for and receiving for help. Why is it important to fix this problem? So the main goal with this project is to impact students at my own school. My school is not a public school, but still there are some students which I have seen that do not have like the proper school supplies. And another goal of mine with this project is to raise awareness and motivate other people to start similar projects in their own school, which will overall have a domino effect that will eventually start up projects all across Pakistan. And this will also help the stigma about receiving help. There are some testimonials right over here which show that this is a big problem. Like one mother said, I have spent around 20,000 rupees to purchase only the textbooks of my son studying grade 2, while I still have to buy the stationery items and uniforms as per the list provided by the school administration. Shasta Adil, a mother of two children. Now, this 20,000 is a lot of money when you're comparing to the average salary of Pakistan, which is around 30 to 40,000 rupees. So it is almost 50%. So what is my solution with supplies for students? So my main idea is to set up a school donation box for supplies at my school. In my own level, there are 8 classrooms. So I was thinking of setting up 8 boxes with school supplies in them, and students can take them as they need them. Another one is to start up a local giving page in order to raise funds so that I am able to buy the supplies that I'll eventually be able to give out to the other people. And another way to raise awareness about this issue is by starting up an Instagram page, which will hopefully motivate others and will allow me to collaborate with other similar organizations. Another idea that I have is to raise awareness inside my school as well, and that I hope to do by making and posting flyers around my school, and that will eventually, start up some awareness about this project as well. So where I'll be doing this project, when I'll be doing this project, the start of this project will be in December 2023, which has passed, and I've already started the first step of it, which was to start a Google form in order to get some volunteers, which will be able to help with my project. And I'm very happy to say that almost 20 people from my school already signed up for that, and I'll be checking in with them, and hopefully we'll start to the is raising awareness part of the program, which will be starting up an Instagram page. And the main goal will be to recheck the resources that are in the boxes after every 2 weeks so that I can replace some of the utilized resources so other people can use them. Now, where this project is happening will be my school and through Instagram. So how I will be so how I'll be using this project, I will be leading this with my friends and the other student volunteers. And the main funding of this project will be through donations of supplies and through the donations given on local giving. And the last goal of this project will be to collaborate with other organizations. I have previously worked with similar organizations as well, which goes by the name of Asre Inayat, and I am talking to them in order to raise awareness through with them as well. Now, the resources which are essential to making this project work are some of the storage boxes, the notebooks, and the pens and all the supplies as well. I have noticed that the storage boxes take up with the majority of the cost. So the main goal with them is to either I'll be making them myself using cardboard, or I'll be utilizing the storage boxes after this project as well. I'll be able to donate them to some other charity or organization as well. So the ideal outcome with this project will be 100 followers on Instagram. So this is just like a metric of followers so that we can know that if our goal has been reached and awareness has been raised. and the all of the materials that have been bought are utilized by the students in need, and that there is a change in productivity of students, which I'll be relying on from testimonials via students and the teachers at my school. And yes, this is it. This is my local giving page. If any one of you wants to donate, and if any one of you has any questions, please let me know.